Are we live? I think we're live. Hello guys, hello guardians, hello new people that have started to discover this game since it's free and you don't have to pay all your money like everyone is complaining. I decided to do this clip slash stream because I'm too lazy to edit and stuff like this. Since I saw that a lot of my 1 year ago old Destiny clips in which I was like helping people to find some locations or discover new places started to get views and likes, and I realized that people have again it's a small amount of people that have downloaded this huge game and they are playing right now. And maybe you're wondering, okay, so now Destiny 2 is free, what should I do here in this game? I like to play a shooter, it has RPG elements in it. Yeah, I'll give it a try, but what is Destiny? What is this game that everyone loved and hate and love and hate and love like in a carousel? Now we love then we hate Destiny, which with each expansion or new game we cannot have like a middle, either is full hatred or a lot of love. Well, you came in a good point right now, because Destiny is loved by the hardcore players like me right now. We are satisfied with what we have. Bungie addressed a lot of our issues and the game looks good. But you will start like from the beginning, and until you reach endgame you have to buy some DLCs probably. I don't know if like you can play the raid, I haven't checked this, but I'm pretty sure you can play Leviathan without buying anything. So what should you expect? Well, Destiny, let's say like this. Destiny has a nice story, interesting story, especially when you start from fresh without never playing this game. You should like look a little bit and follow the story, because it's a big element in the game. Like if you don't like stories, then you will be left only with the like mechanics of the game, the gameplay. If you don't like that either, you're completely out. I had some friends that like, I'm not interested in the story, I don't like how the game moves. What else? Well, what else what? It's basically a shooter with some RPG elements. If you don't like this, but let's say you like the story and you like the campaign and you finish it and you progress and the game catches you directly, like it caught me like some years ago with Destiny 1 on PS4. What should you expect? What's the end game in this game? The end game is like playing raids with friends, having a nice clan, try to avoid as much as possible, even though it's very helpful and those clans are being born on those LFG websites. Come on, let's be serious. Or Reddit. You want to play the raids. The raids are the most interesting aspect of this game. If you're a PvE player, which I am 90% of the time. Let's move this ship from here. When you will start the game, you will not have, of course I have the DLCs and everything, but you will not have everything on this map. You will have only like here it will be like the farm for you, I think, and the earth, like European dead zone. And a lot of people having trouble navigating this map. Well, this directory is pretty much very easy. When you have access, I think you're on the farm, and it is very simple to navigate this menu. It has like three simple elements, like the map, which looks the location on which you're on, the world, let's say like that, with planets and everything, and the roster or rooster, I don't know how it's called in English too good, which shows you this. Is a shortcut on U button. If you press U, the game will inform you. You see here, Fireteam is basically a party, and if it's public, here you see the people that are in this area. I'm going into an open space right now, and you see all these people. I can send them invites, I can inspect what they have on them, and so on and so forth. Here I have like my friends list, and here is the clan that populates this entire list. At the beginning I would say the options are like very self-explanatory. Make it public so everyone can join on you, friends and something like that. Also, it's a very big plus if you play the game with friends. Like if you have one or two friends that are interested in this type of game, really helps the game and really helps you having a better experience in this type of game. I recommend to focus solely on the campaign. Don't like waste too much time on public events or side quests, which here the side quests are called adventures. And as soon I will spawn in that open space, I will explain to you the how the map works and how the region works. Like it's an open world limited game. You cannot like travel from without any loading screen from here to, I don't know, to Mars. Like as you can see, a lot of people here, new people that are exploring this game. So this is basically probably first open space that you'll find here after the third or fourth mission, I don't remember exactly. And what you want to do here is to take and pick up quests. And you see the vendors, they will give you all the information. Tab is your friend. If you press tab once, you open the icons and everything around you. Like, hey, where is the postmasters? Now it's blinking because I have something here, but normally see should appear now. If you keep tab pressed, you will have the destinations. Into the destinations, you will find yourself only with the Earth. Each region, each and one of these planets, everything that you see here, has a vendor, except these are something else for PvP. They have a vendor. Here you have Devin K. Spoilers alert if you don't want to see this. But it's basically the same system. And each vendor for each planet, one vendor for each of these locations, and they sell this gear, this like specific gear for this planet, like that. I don't remember exactly how good they are, but I remember even first time when I played the game, I was not like relying on those types of armors and weapons. Maybe weapons a little bit, I bought a couple of them, but you will see as long as you progress in the game, you will get better gear from everywhere else. Just like, and also each of these specific places will have a token that you can trade in for an engram. And they look like, let's say, everything has a token, every activity has a specific token. This is for Vanguard. This is for, where are the... This is for Mars. For Mars I have 293 tokens. Specific, I cannot go on Earth and trade with this. This is like the currency on Mars. I go to that vendor and I can buy the stuff that he's selling. I recommend new players to not buy those armors that they are selling, especially if you're first time in this game. Just use these tokens and turn them into the vendor, so you will get a legendary engram that can give you a powerful weapon, because at the beginning you need good weapons. If you get like trash weapons, you might hate the game because you're like, I don't like this pulse rifle, what is this SMG, why I have two shotguns and my friend has two auto rifles and an amazing hand cannon and stuff like this. So from here I can navigate back to map. It's not showing me anything because there's nothing here. The destinations will always look like this, and the map is open, and all these small, they are called landing zone, they are like fast travel. You can fast travel from wherever you want directly, just opening the destination and go wherever you see these small arrows here. You can fast travel here. This is a big planet. Has a lot. Here is also the raid, the Leviathan raid, one of the raids of the game, and you can see points of interest. These are side missions. Adventures are side missions. These are public events. Very important thing, because we will hate you for this, especially if you're new and you fuck things up for us. A lot, not a lot, all of the public events in this game during this time when they start and until the end, you have the opportunity to trigger a version, a heroic version of this public event that will give you more loot and more experience. And you can find clips everywhere. Like just Google the name heroic version and you'll see a fire team that will explain you how, like, you have to shoot some enemies in some certain ways, that you have to shoot a ship, or you have to unlock some shields. Of course you can do it normal way, you beat the boss, but while you're destroying the boss, if you're also opening some shields around him and get some hand cannons, all of them, then you'll trigger the heroic event, another boss will come, you get more loot. Also very important, before you create any class, regardless if you play Titan, Warlock, Hunter, go and look on the internet. I don't know exactly with which one you start. The subclasses. Each class has 3 subclasses at the beginning without the DLC. For the Warlock, here you have Stormcaller, Dawnblade and Voidwalker. Go and watch some clips about these classes. See if you like them, this subclass. See if you like this super that you will have. This is like an ulti for, I don't know, LoL and Dota players. You will not have this one, the third subclass. This is from Forsaken, so you have to buy the DLC for that. But you'll have the other 2 ones. Each subclass has like 2 skill trees that give you different powers, like supers at the end. Go and for each class you get 2 supers, subclass I mean, sorry. So each class has 3 subclasses and each subclass has 2 supers. Go and watch clips and see if you like them and get to know, because it's not explained too good at the beginning. You just, they're like, hey, choose something, but okay, I'm going Titan because Titan sounds cool, and then you're like, oh my god, I love this arc, I love this Stormcaller subclass, or I love this Hunter arc stuff. Oh my god, can I have that? No, because you're a Titan. Oh fuck. But I'm level 50 now, or I'm level 30 and I put like 20 hours in this character. Most of the hardcore players, I mean, we have all the subclasses unlocked with all the supers and everything, but for the beginning it's very like important to find yourself something that you like to play. Because maybe you get Dawnblade and like, I don't like to fly and shoot fire from a sword, I just want to like smash everything, and if I only knew that's only available on the Titan. Second very most important thing in this game are weapons. Weapons also came like in Fortnite on colors like green, blue, whatever. You want to get legendary weapons, and now because the random rolls are back, you can find the same weapon with different perks. And if I had, but I deleted them, some not duplicates, like same weapon, like here you see Chattering Bone with Outlaw and Headseeker, that's something else. Then this Chattering Bone with Rangefinder and Rampage, different perks on the same weapon, makes it be a god roll or a trash roll. So you have to check this out later in the game. At the beginning, blue ones you cannot switch, only legendary weapons can switch between perks. Blue weapons, I'm not sure, I don't think so, maybe some of them, but I'm not sure. Green weapons, out of the question. And then you have the most beloved weapons, the exotic weapons. These are very interesting because they are very powerful, not most, like some of them are very powerful and very necessary in the endgame activities. Basically everywhere they are very good. This is, and most, like this one has a very nice quest line to follow, and you need to put some time to get this weapon, and then you'll see it was worth it. All the exotic weapons have an amazing perk like this one that penetrates enemies and refracts off hard surfaces, like I will demonstrate right now. Now I'm pressing tab. Okay, why is not opening? My friend asked me, like I said, keep pressing it. and then you'll get this, and I will go on Mars because I need to farm some materials. Yeah, each region, each planet has specific materials that are used to infuse. Like you have a 360 weapon and you want that auto rifle to infuse it into a 320 weapon because the 320 has lower power level but has better perks, and you want to raise its power level. So you take the trash weapon that's a 360 and you don't like it, and you infuse it, it's called, into that weapon. And for that you need like this one are max. Let's say, I don't know, I take this hand cannon and I can infuse all of these weapons inside it. But see, I need requirements for I need glimmer, I need legendary shards, I need enhancement core, I need microphasic data lattice. So microphasic data lattice is like a material on another planet, not this one where I am here right now. This will give me, this gives me, yeah, I got something interesting, some lore, and they are doing a public event here, but I'm not interested in this one. I'm going to search for materials, and like I said, I will show you what this amazing exotic fusion rifle, I think it is the class linear fusion rifle, can do. So you install the game, you start, you watch the beautiful campaign mode, you do campaign, and you are following and chasing the story mode, and in this time you are leveling up and you get better loot, better gear, and that's basically the end game, to be raid ready with like best weapons that you have. It's funny because it's like the refraction of the laser does more damage than like if you're shooting normal at them. So I'm shooting, see, I shot the ground and it splits into different paths. Grenades, melee abilities and everything are very important compared to other games, and you will see this because they are regenerating. Use your grenade and use your melee. Melee is very fun to use, especially if you haven't played Destiny ever. Use this as much as you can, and you will see what I'm talking about. So kinda that's it, the most important things. Watch a clip of subclasses and classes before you start to be sure that you like the super that you have, because you will have to use it. You're not like obliged, but it helps a lot in a lot of missions and stories if you like to use your super. Right now I'm on like support class, subclass that will give everyone heal, will heal everyone if I use it. See, this weapon is too far away, but still I can kill that guy. Ghosts, what are they doing? Well, they help you gather materials and stuff like this, like these ghosts here. See, I need something that has like I select where am I right now? I'm on Glacier Drift in Hellas, passing. Hellas is for where it's written, it was here. Hellas everywhere, so it's on Mars. So I need a ghost that will have perks for this region, specific region. Raid ghost is very good. You have exotic ghost that gives you even more and more nice options. And basically I play this game for how it feels and the gameplay and how the weapon shoots and the raids. And the amazing quests, the exotic quests, a lot of exotic weapons have exotic quests that you have to discover, that you have to do. You cannot just like go and shoot some weird enemy and then you will get your exotic weapon. No, you have to do quests. Some of them are like, they are like time gated. You make this quest step this week, then you have to wait until the next reset. Also the game functions in the weekly and daily resets. Some things are going to reset daily, and some milestones and quests will reset weekly. The raid is weekly. You can do the raid on each character. Let's say you have all 3 characters maxed out, and you can play the raid 3 times and you'll get loot on all of those 3 characters in that week, and then you have to wait 1 week and then you'll do it again. Which, if you think a little bit like I can do right now. Where is Nessus? Here. I can do Leviathan and the 2 Raidlers. Raidlers are smaller encounters with a nice boss at the end. Spire is harder than this one. Both of them are very interesting and very nice. Eater of Worlds is one of my favorite encounters ever in this game. Spire is also very complicated, and you will, if you're looking to play this with friends, and if you start the same time with your friends, and let's say you have a full fire team of 6 people, because you need 6 people for the raid. Most of the time you need 3 for Gambit, 4 in PvP, but most of the time, like for the raids, you need 6 people. And you go there and you start from scratch and you figure it out. Figuring out a raid, again, figuring out a raid alone, it will take a crazy amount of time. It also depends on how lucky and good you are. Has nothing to do with shooting, has everything to do with execution of some mechanics. Like, hey, does everyone understand the role? Because we have different roles to do. You have to stay there and shoot this, I have to stay there and shoot that, while he's doing this and that. Let's say a very good fire team of 6 people will do a raid blindly in like 5 hours, 5-6 hours. When they're like, they have weapons, they have armor, they are raid ready, like that. And they don't know anything. A bad fire team, like people that are like, yeah, whatever, will probably never do it, or it will take like a couple of days to finish the raid. But also there are a lot of people that love to help, and you'll find them on Discord servers, on just Google everything about Destiny with Discord or LFG or Reddit, and you'll find people that will help, people that play. Avoid toxic people, avoid people that don't give a flying fuck, because they will just like make your experience be a very shit experience and you will not do anything, and you will just lose a very big amount of time without getting actually any progress. And that's also something that you're trying to avoid. And see, this ghost helped me find materials and glimmer. The consumables, the materials, they are not like, it's not wow, they are not complicated. Like, there are a couple of them, a couple of classes, like legendary shards obtained from, it's written here, so from exotic. You dismantle an exotic or a legendary item, you'll get legendary shards. They are also used in infusing weapons, buying things like materials from some vendors. Bright dust, you also use it from this man. Now you can even do bounties from that shop, the money shop, the cash shop. But I have this is like a good amount. I have never bought any silver with actual real money to transform it into bright dust, or to buy chests, or I don't even know what you can buy with silver, because I never bought. I just dismantled exotic ships or exotic sparrows that I don't need, or I don't like, or I'm sure that I will not use them. And this is how I got my bright dust. And you can also do like even daily and weekly bounties. You go to the tower and or to the farm, wherever you start, because the tower will be unlocked after you finish the campaign mode. You have to do the whole campaign mode. Until then, you're on the farm. which basically has more or less the same vendors like the tower. Tower has more of them, but you will not feel any difference at the beginning. And yes, if you have any questions about this game, something that I missed, just tell me, hit me up in the comment section. And this is probably a very long clip and a lot of people will not watch this, but if you have watched it and you like this game, hit me up. I also do raid carries from time to time. I help people finish the raids. And I hope you will enjoy this game as much as I do. Until next time, have fun.